Hello, Erik. Now here is my presentation. My presentation is about an article called "What's in the Future for Fuel Cell Vehicles?" written by Fabrizio Arena et al. And this article is belonging to an international management consulting company, author Di Lito. And my presentation is constructed into 5 parts. They are why fuel cell vehicles are needed, how fuel cell vehicles work, fuel cell vehicles' main benefits, main obstacles to fuel cell vehicle adoption, and what can government do to promote the development of fuel cell vehicles. Here comes the first part. Why fuel cell vehicles are needed. Because of more and more serious climate change issues, as one of the most environment-friendly transportations, fuel cell vehicles are expected to be increasingly important in market share. And what author said is, fuel cell vehicles sale volumes are expected to be significant, but only in the long term. Why only in the long term? Now let me just give you a brief introduction about fuel cell vehicles. And this is the second part, how fuel cell vehicles work. Fuel cell vehicles are between internal combustion engines and electric vehicles. Like internal combustion engines, fuel cell vehicles make power by using fuel from a tank. However, fuel cell vehicles work like what happens in an electric vehicle. Hydrogen is used as a fuel to generate electricity chemically, and which is used to power electric motor. And only waste product is water, and there are no carbon dioxide emissions during the process. The third part is fuel cell vehicles' main benefits. Fuel cell vehicles have lots of benefits compared with internal combustion engines and electric vehicles, such as the absence of carbon dioxide emissions during vehicle operation, and shorter refueling time, longer driving range, lower weight, less volume needed for energy storage, etc. And there are also obstacles to fuel cell vehicle adoption. Though there are several advantages, but the mass market adoption still limits by 3 deadly major problems. The first one is cost of the vehicle. Even if fuel cell vehicles are widely known and accepted by customers, but the cost of the fuel cell vehicle still limits the possible of marketization. The second problem is distribution infrastructure. The fuel cell vehicles marketization needs an entirely new and expensive infrastructure system. What author said is, the hydrogen infrastructure problem is a classic chicken and egg issue. That is, companies will not invest in infrastructure without a significant fuel cell vehicle market, and fuel cell vehicles are not viable without an adequate level of infrastructure. Last but not least, the third problem is hydrogen production issues. We need to know hydrogen production is not always environmentally friendly. The truth is, currently, those green ways to produce hydrogen are always expensive and inefficient. So we need to pursue better ways to achieve low cost and low greenhouse gas production methods. And the 5th part is, what can government do to promote the development of fuel cell vehicles? Government can devote to doing researches, taking action to allocate funds, build infrastructures for hydrogen production, etc. Government can also make subsidy policies to reduce the cost of fuel cell vehicles, pointing at either customers and manufacturers. Okay, that's all what I have learned from the article. Now I have known that fuel vehicles have great potential in the future, but still lack of market competitiveness against the internal combustion engines and electric vehicles. So fuel vehicles still need to fully demonstrate attractiveness to the mass market. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you, Eric.